Today we're going to be talking about my Marlin 4570, and we're also going to shoot some of the nastiest ammo I have ever seen in my entire life into some ballistics gel and find out if this is the deadliest lever gun out there. But before we get into it, we need to take a moment to thank our sponsors. If you're looking to get your start, and let's talk about what we have going on here. So in the back, we have a chisel machining stock hand wrap paracord done by me. For an optic, I'm running the EOTech. This is their DCR reticle. So it's the one with the chevron on the bottom, dot in the middle, and then basically parentheses on the outside. Slate Black Industries rail covers, a hand stop that I can't remember, M-Lock push pad, and then, Mod Light push pad, Mod Light light, Arasaka mount, and then the beautiful anechoic 45L suppressor. Now, as the disclaimer portion of the video, I have no relationship with any of the companies from here backwards. However, this suppressor right here was sent to me by the folks over at Anechoic. So I've shot 150 or so rounds, which out of this thing is quite a bit out of it now. I do have a schmoop on schmode for you guys that I'll put on the screen. As far as my experience with this suppressor, it's been pretty good. I wanted to buy this can before they even sent it to me to complete the build. As you can see, we kind of have the stainless, bare, aluminum, titanium color scheme going on here. And I thought it would complete it nicely. So I had my eyes on this can, I just wasn't able to get it ahead of time. So they did send it over to me for free. There is no exchange of money. And if you use my schmoop on schmode, I do get paid based on the sales. This is the only suppressor I own from them. So if you are interested in any of their other cans, I would encourage you to do your own research and then of course come back and use that schmode. Now with all that being said, let's see how deadly this ammo is. 500 grain 4570 Powhatan by Black Butterfly Munition, and it's running 1025 FPS. So let's see what it does. Oh my God, dude. Look at that flower petal, bro. Can you get this from the top? Holy fuck. God damn. Dude. The hole is tiny.
On the backside, the holes are, it's like the Mitsubishi logo.
Oh shit, yeah, here. Get this?
It's flowered out.
Dude, where is it? It's gotta be.
Hang that up on the tree.
Yeah, dude, it looks like a little Christmas star thing of some sort.
Like drill it through.
Star of death. Ooh.
Yeah, I think that one hurt pretty bad.
Oh my God, you got that?
Oh, sorry.
Gee. Dude, honestly, I don't know which one. The slower one might be worse. So that one was I forgot to say it. That one's 1,225 feet per second, still 500 grains. That's
If it's doing that to this hard of gel, imagine your chest cavity just...
I kind of want to shoot this stuff on like one of those dummies, one of those actual dummies.
Yeah.
Just get it like...
Oh yeah, there's a nice clear view of it.
Damn. Holy shit. It tore that thing up.
Dude, what's crazy though is like as it goes in, it narrows out like it's fucking pedaling too much. Like going in.
Okay, so now we're going to do just a 12.5, 5.56, shooting 55 grain, just for comparison. Dude, that sound.
Holy shit.
Hitting it is
that fucking
gnarly.
pop was insane. That may actually be a weapon of war.
That's pretty solid, dude. God damn. Dang. Maybe it's not as crazy as I thought it was, but it's only one, right? Yeah, it's only one direction, so this flips out into three. That's actually pretty wild too. I wouldn't want to get hit with either of them.
Or just like a shot, period.
Yeah,
I'll be honest here.
Yeah. It's like peeling off parts of the jacket. Gnarly, dude.
Look at the entry.
So it's going half rough. No, not. Yeah, wait. What are the.
These are at
3,000 dude, like,
flat.
yeah, less than half the speed and 10 times the grain weight. And you get about the same-ish. That's nuts. Gnarly.
9 mil versus 45, guys.
Okay, back to the Powhatan at like pretty much point blank. I'm sure this is an OSHA violation somewhere, but not here.
OSHA schmosha.
Whoa! The fucking fireball that was
Holy shit. Home defense gun?
Oh wow. It didn't yeah. It didn't expand as much. I'm at it.
Space for it.
Yeah.
God.
Oh no, it totally did. Oh yeah. No, it for sure did. I seen that fireball though with my naked eyes. That was insane.
That was quite a boom.
We just shot it with Just Cause 300 Blackout 220 grain. We didn't film it, but here's a comparison between the Powhatan. More than double the grain weight. Real quick, a little bit of info about this suppressor here. Now, first and foremost, I don't have a comparable can. This is the only 45 caliber suppressor I own, so I don't necessarily feel like I could do a full review and comparison on it for those of you that are looking for it. But this is a bare titanium 8.2 inch, ultra lightweight, reduced back pressure, and user serviceable suppressor. It ships with a direct thread 1/2x28 adapter. And what are my thoughts on it? It's not the quietest can I've ever heard, but then again, it is the only 45 cal suppressor I've ever heard on this gun. It does do an incredible job at taking the bite out of the shock wave of the 4570. Wouldn't you agree?
Oh,
yeah.
Huge difference.
It's like completely. And then you throw in subsonic ammo and it's actually somewhat of a pleasure to shoot. It does, however, beat the hell out of your hands, as you can see from my little montage there. But the can itself does a great job at taking the bite out of the suppressor. I would not shoot this without Ear Pro on. I wouldn't call it the quietest can I've ever heard or anything like that. But for me, I was looking at buying it because I thought it completed this build very nicely, as I mentioned earlier. So it was purely an aesthetics and a little bit of function thing. What do you guys think? Is this the deadliest lever action out there? I don't actually think so. But it is pretty horrific what it does to that ballistics gel. As far as the Marlin itself goes, what are my thoughts on this gun? This is pretty much a range toy, at least to me. I'll throw some clips in there of me trying to run this thing nice and fast and all of the jam ups and hold ups that we had there. Maybe I need to polish the action or do something like that. I'm not quite sure. But yeah, this thing is purely just a range toy. I bring it out and shoot it with the boys and have a lot of fun. We haven't been shooting it a whole lot lately, have we? Until we got the can. Yeah, because it was just like rock your brain kind of thing.
You can't shoot more than 10 rounds and have a good time.
No, yeah, no. But that's all I got for you guys today. Thank you so very much for watching. If you are interested in any of this stuff or if you have questions on any of this setup or anechoic or anything like that, and like I mentioned to you guys in the past, if you use my coupon, my Schmoopon Schmode, for any company that I am affiliated with and you have any issues, get a hold of me, let me know, and I will reach out to them on your behalf. That is me standing behind the companies that I endorse. So if you get an anechoic suppressor and you have any issues, let me know. But if there's anything else you want to see from this gun or anything else you want to see with this suppressor, let me know in the comments down below. Other than that, thank you guys so very much for watching and catch me on the next one.